I'm quietly eating my curry when Ciel suddenly turns the conversation to me.
どのあたりと言われると、その返答に困るというか。
It shouldn't be complicated.
Well, it is sort of it's sort of a transcendental question at the moment because, like, do you mean where I have been living or where I will be living or
Yeah.
where I am currently living? Because those are all three different answers.
Yeah, I suppose.
Until this morning, I was living at this one place. Currently, I'm living nowhere, and after this afternoon, I'll be living at a different place.
I suppose.
Since my place of residence changes today, explaining my situation would be a bit awkward. I wish I could brush it off and just give some vague general answer, but it's impossible for me to lie when she's looking me right in the eyes.
質問で返しますけど、先輩はなんで俺なんかの家を知りたがるんですか？
Dodging the question.
だってトーノくん、私のアパートの場所を聞いちゃいましたよね。なのに私だけトーノくんのお家を知らないのは不公平だなって。
It's only right when someone answers ASL to also respond in kind.
まあ、ちょっと変です。
Brah.
不公平だなんて妙なことを気にするんですね、先輩は。
She wants to know where you live, guy. Pick up a hint.
妙なことじゃないです。
It's really not that strange, dude. Like, listen. This is the lady that let you get away with, like, blatantly, publicly checking out her legs.
Yeah.
And didn't call you on it, didn't
didn't
like,
smack
make
you or
it
anything.
awkward or anything.
Right.
She wants to know where you live, dumbass. It's not hard to figure out.
どこに住んでいるかわからないんじゃ、何かあった時、
Oh.
お見舞いにも行けないじゃないですか。
Oh, damn.
My mouth stops mid-chew. Ciel's offhanded question gives me a sudden thrill.
お見舞いって、例えばの話、俺が風邪で
You
も
like
ひいた
you
ら
bring my
見舞いに
homework
来て
or
くれると
something?
か。
いえ、行きませんよ。
No, I wouldn't see you if you were sick. Don't be stupid.
Oh.
今のところそんな予定はありませんから。
The joy I felt a moment ago was evidently premature. Although I don't think Ciel meant anything bad by what she said.
Huh.
She must just be naturally blunt.
俺の家もこの町ですよ。徒歩にして30分弱。ほら、北口から郊外に上がると坂の上に住宅地があるでしょ。あそこの奥まで行ったところです。
ああ、そうだった。今日から引っ越すんだっけ、お前。
Arahiko jumps in as if spotting his
To
chance.
get involved in this conversation again.
Ciel cocks her head quizzically.
引っ越したですか。トーノくん転校生だったんですか。
No,
は？
What?
what an odd thing for Ciel to ask. Arahiko and I wordlessly glanced at each other.
あのですね。俺は1年からこの学校にいるし、先輩ともその頃から
You
顔見
you
知りだっ
already
たじゃな
knew
いです
him
か。
though, right?
なんだってそこで転校生だなんて単語が出てくるんです。
Ciel, are you feeling okay?
だってトーノくん引っ越したって。
Right.
Are you fucking with us right now? Or
I
are
mean, you can move within the same town.
or are you just stupid? Like, I don't know.
This might just be an airhead
引っ
moment.
越したら誰だって転校生になるわけじゃありません。住所が変わっただけで学校は変わってないんです。今までは親戚の家にいたんですけど、今日から元の家に戻るだけなんですよ。
Ciel's strange confusion seems to clear up.
お家が変わっただけなんですね。
Yeah.
それで今は郊外の住宅地に引っ越したと。
そう。坂の上にある仰々しいところに。
A fancy place at the top of the
なるほ
hill.
ど。合点が行きました。じゃあもしかしてトーノく
Wait,
ん
you
の
know
お
the
家という
house?
のはあの遠野邸のことですか。
Ciel, what is my family name? What have you been calling me this whole time?
Huh. Does Tono-kun live in a Tono mansion? That's weird.
That's huh. I wouldn't have called that one. I would have thought you lived at like an Arima residence or something.
Well,
I can sense some hesitation in Ciel's voice. The people of Soya proper probably look at that giant house on the hill with a kind of reverence and think it's haunted by ghosts or witches or something.
Yeah, probably. It's been 7 years since I was last there, but in my memories, the Tono Mansion felt as big as a castle.
Oh, I thought that was I thought I saw a quote at the start of that. I'm like,
Nah.
did they just forget to...
そういうことで
It's
す
a little tough to read the text.
自分でも間違いだとは思ってるんですけど引っ越しちまったものはしょうがないから
その様子じゃあんまり乗り気じゃなかったのか。
Eh,
自分の家っ
yeah.
て言っても7年ぶりならしょうがねえか。しばらくは他人の家みたいに感じるんじゃないか。
どうだろうまだ帰ってないからよくはわからない
Yeah, you still have to try it out
俺
and
にはお
see
前の
how
家
they
っていう
treat you.
避難場所があるから気は楽だけど
なんですかそれ。ざっけんな。俺んちはお前のビバークポイントじゃないですよ。休みんな。
That's why he can crash at your place. His sister would just kick you
おかげで
out.
俺より友達の遠野くんビーキにな
Or
っちま
your
って
sister would kick you out.
年々小遣い減ってるんですけど。
Stop taking my allowance, man!
His sister is cutting his allowance back or something?
I'm guessing that's more on Arihiko, but I keep that to myself. I don't want the conversation to turn sour. To be honest, the Tono family isn't something I feel comfortable talking about.
へえ仲がいいんですね二人とも
They do seem like decent friends.
よくね。
Eh,
俺と遠野は奪い合うことはあっても手を取り合うことはない。いわば敵同士っすよ、マドモアゼル。
he actually said
でも
Mademoiselle.
遠野くんは乾くんのお家に泊まるぐらいなんでしょ仲すごくいいじゃないですか
Does he actually stay at your house?
違いますよ、先輩。遠野は長い休みになると家に居づらいってんで逃げてきただけです。
Oh,
この野郎、預けられたことで有馬の
he
人
didn't
たちが
have
遠
to
慮してん
say
の。
all that out loud.
で、部屋が空いてる俺のところに転がり込んでくるってわけ。こいつは外見がいいから兄貴にも気に入られちまってさ。
Wow.
厚かましくも手ぶらで泊まりに来るんだぜ。
You know, it does occur to me that we've not seen Gronshki's face yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Is this a Mahoyo thing where we're not going to see it until Arcee's around to, like,
Comment on it?
to observe him?
Well, it might be at the mansion, I think. We'll see.
Arihiko clenches his fist in anger. I never knew that bothered him so much. I'll have to bring him something the next time I go over.
預けられたって遠野くんがですか
Shiki Tono isn't actually the child of the Arimas? Man, I'm learning all sorts of things today. Arihiko claps his hand over his mouth. He laughs awkwardly, seeming to realize he said too much.
気にするなよ別に悪いことじゃないんだから
I continue eating, keeping my eyes on my curry.
そっか。まあそうだよな。あれで文句を言ったら罰が当たるってもんか。
Arihiko nods emphatically. A part of me admires the way he can turn and fire back at anything.
ごめんなさい遠野くんその前のご家族とはうまくいってなか
Oh,
ったんです
jeez. Wow.
Which previous family, the Tonos or the Arimas?
Sounds like the Tonos.
いや、そんなことはないっすよ。こいつ、有馬の親御さんとは何の問題もないもんな。みんな超いい人たちだし。いや、有馬の親父さんは割と怖いけど。だって言うのに、こいつは養子にならないかって話も断って、休みになれば俺のところに逃げてきやがるんだ。本当に何が不満なんだお前は。
Yeah, he turned down the offer to adopt him, and yet he still keeps running away to his friend's house.
Well, you know.
不満なんかあるわけないだろうよくしてもらってるからこれ以上負担をかけたくないだけだ
Wow.
I finish eating my curry.
Up.
Next up, an entire bowl of curry udon, just for me.
Yay, udon.
But Ciel looks upset.
ごめんシエル先輩つまらない話だった
そんなことないですよ私の方こそ変なことを聞いてしまってすみません
Hey, are we still having tea after school? Ciel tries her best to brush it off. It might be fine with Arihiko since we've been friends since middle school, but it seems like this sort of talk is too much for her. In fact, she's fidgeting like she'd rather be anywhere else.
It probably got a little
ごめん
awkward with all the
先輩
personal info,
俺ちょっと
yeah.
遠野と内緒話があるからさ席外してもらえない
Hey, would you mind fucking off?
Yeah, that was a little blunt.
I can't believe Arihiko said that.
Yeah, he was the one who really wanted to have lunch with Ciel, too.
In a roundabout way,
No.
in a very straightforward way, he just told Ciel to mind her own business.
Ow.
何言ってるんだ。内緒話なんてどこでもできるし、第一先輩はまだ食べ終わって。
Oh.
Oh. Somehow, despite her talking to Arihiko this whole time, Ciel has cleaned her plate.
いえいえ承知していますともそれでは邪魔者はここで
No, wait, come back. You're much nicer to look at than this wannabe Shiro Emiya. With a quick bob of her head, Ciel takes off, leaving me and Arihiko alone at the table.
先輩も居づらそうだったし、俺もこうした方がいいとは思ったけどさ。今のは紙一重じゃないか。
Bro, I don't think I can wingman for you when you tell a girl to fuck off like that.
Yeah, that's hard to come back from.
まあさっきのは仕方ねえだろう口を滑らせたのは俺なんだし嫌われ役ぐらいはね
Arihiko noisily slurps his Chikara udon. Must have gone cold while he was focused on his conversation with Ciel.
先輩のことを狙ってたんだ。
You actually trying to get with
そり
her?
ゃ俺に限らず誰だってやってますよシエルさんはいうちの学校じゃピカイチだしね
Have you guys not met Ark yet? She must be a transfer student or something.
I don't think she goes to school at all.
No?
No. That was like a whole episode of Carnival Phantasm where she actually transferred in for one episode and quit within the same episode because she said school sucked.
Arihiko sounds unusually serious. I break apart a pair of wooden chopsticks with a snap and start on my curry
なん
udon.
だよ。気持ち悪いな、急に深刻ぶって。また何かやらかしたか？
そんなんじゃねえって俺が聞きたいのは実際遠野はどうなのかってこと
About going to the mansion later?
だか
See your
ら
family
遠
again?
野は小学生の自分からよそに預けられてたんだろどんな理由かは知らないがそれから7年も経つんだなんで今になって感動してた息子を呼び戻すんだお前さんの
You
父親
know,
は
maybe they need something.
感動されていたわけじゃない。なんとなく屋敷から出るように言われただけだ。
と君ね
Dude, you got kicked
な
out
ん
of
と
the
なくで子供
house.
を家から追い出す過程があったらそれは悲劇じゃなくて笑い話ですよただしほら一歩手前寒すぎて笑えねえけどな
Hmm. Yeah.
Is this the same dialogue? It's not like auto skipping, so I don't know if it is.
Well, let's see. Truth is, Father and I have been on bad terms since long before the accident. Distinguished family dating back centuries. Yep. Okay.
Childhood memories, enormous old house, and the oppressive, antiquated practices of the family. Yeah, that sounds identical.
Yeah.
Wealthy, shares in a wide variety of companies. Maki
Right.
Hizatono wasn't a businessman. Assets inherited from grandfather. Yeah.
Yep. It probably just counts technically as a separate scene, even though the info is the same.
Yeah, it's not fast forwarding though. It's
Okay.
just fascinating.
Well, let's look for differences, I guess.
High class lifestyle that valued history and decorum. Child would have found life in that mansion unbearably dull. Yeah. So told to go live with the Arimas.
Didn't
Right.
mind leaving it behind.
Yep. Keiko and Fumiomi. Yep.
Right.
Except
So,
Akiha. Yeah.
yeah, he just regrets leaving his sister behind to deal with all the family stuff alone.
I bet she's developed some kind of weird bro complex or something.
Well, hard to say.
そうだな。確かになんとなくで家から追い出されたら、そりゃ笑うし。
I feel like we had that line before
お
too.
まけに二度と敷居はまたぐなっていう決め台詞付きだ
Did they tell him never to set foot there again?
お前
Yeah, we've seen that dialogue before as well.
Hmm.
まあ話したくないならいい
Yeah, if you don't want to talk about it, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And that'll get us back to here. Okay, fantastic. Which means we can now
Load the save we were on.
double check the flowchart. Hey, look! We've had... we filled in the blank.
Feel it? Well, okay. So
What?
go to the flowchart.
Uh-huh.
There's 2 choices and 3 scenes. So I'm guessing one of those is going to be requiring us to be off of that Ciel choice.
Oh, dear sweet lord. This is going to get complicated very quickly.
Oh, God. Is,
Oh. I don't have a way to, like...
Do both of them give us 2 options?
Well, let's find out. Wander around school, go back to the manor.
Okay.
Or...
do we have a third option on this one?
wander around school or go back to the manor.
Okay, there's got to be different outcomes for wandering around the school then.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it's... well, now, maybe we run into Ciel after school since we're sort of,
Like, wandering around school is definitely the correct answer.
for...
For this.
Oh, alright.
In every scenario.
Oh, okay.
Like, going back to the manor is just not right.
Oh, okay.
Which means... fuck it.
Alrighty.
Fuck it, we're going home.
Alright, we'll try that
Actually,
out, I
wait.
guess. Hmm?
No, hold on. No, we do need to wander around school for Ciel, but we need to just go home for Arc.
Well, we can always go back and do the other stuff later then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like we'll catch every scene as it happens. We'll have to go back for some of it, so...
Although I think we should probably do the... we should do the go back to the... or wander around school now so that we get the Arc route variant of it.
Yeah, okay. Are we
Because
on the right save?
I wonder if that's the way that this... yeah, we're on the right save. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure we're on the right save. Yeah, that's the...
Okay.
that's the meetup with her in the classroom one.
Okay.
And then down here. So yeah.
I see.
This is the Arc save.
Alright then. Well, let's try wandering on the school and then...
So is just in case anybody happens to know for comments, is that the way this is always going to be when we have these, like, is it going to be a split where it's like when we have these two that one is Arc route and one is Ciel route? I wonder if that's the case. Yeah, because the hallway one was the Ciel route answer as well.
Yeah, okay.
So that might be the case, is that anytime we have a choice that doesn't pan out or leads to like a split like that,
Yeah.
it may be that is the Ciel route.
Even if we
split, even if
we can't get to the Ciel ending.
Right.
So...
well, there's a scene there, it's just not the one that, like, makes us progress towards Arc.
Interesting. Okay, so
going home is correct.
So let's wander around the school.
So let's wander around the school and see what we see. I'll kill a little more time. There's no need to hurry. Nothing's gonna change just because I was a couple minutes earlier. I walk around the school with no particular destination in mind. The buildings and schoolyard are almost completely devoid of students. It's nice not having to see anyone I know, but something feels wrong seeing a usually lively place so empty. A memory from middle school comes to mind as I look over the empty grounds. It was a winter day, one that looked like snow might fall at any moment. I was crossing through the empty schoolyard on my way home. I heard a noise from a storehouse that any person would assume was empty. When I went to see what it
こん
was,
にちは。君2年生？
you must be a third year?
Maybe.
申し訳ないのだけど、放課後になったら校庭には立ち入らないでもらえるかな。
The reproach comes from an older student I've never seen before. I seem to have wandered onto the grounds without realizing it.
すみません。ちょっと散歩のつもりでした。以後、
I apologize and start to leave.
あなたは帰らないんですか？
いえ、もう帰ります。ご心配ありがとうございます。
I'd give a quick bow to the student and leave the schoolyard.
Okay.
That was probably the push I needed. Stay any longer and I'll just be trespassing. I return to the classroom and grab my bag. It's time to go back to my real home.
Yeah.
Wonder if that's like actually the route split.
I don't know.